Yo there. This is probably one of the dumbest product offerings like ever. Like ever. So a holistic influencer named Samantha Lotus slammed for claiming she can fix eyesight without glasses in an $11 master class. Dear Lord.
What's the one thing that your optometrist doesn't want you to know about? The fact that you do not need glasses. That's right, you may have been told that you need glasses, but that's actually a lie.
Like that is so dumb. Like if someone goes to an eye doctor and that eye doctor says, "Hey, you need glasses." Guess what? There's like a 99% chance that you probably need glasses, right? Like I remember when I finally got glasses as like a kid because my eyesight went pretty bad when I was a kid, like I think in like early middle school or something like that. And like I always used to sit in the back of the class and like I could tell like something was up because like on the board, right? I could never really see it. Like, I could never really see the words on the board. Like, it was always like blurry to me. But I would have friends or people in my classroom basically be able to like say what's on the board, right? And like I would have to like squint and like mess with my eyes in a way to like try to make it focus better to like be able to like kind of see what's on the board. Like, and it was horrible. But like as soon as I like was taken to the eye doctor and I got glasses, regardless of how absurd I looked, because some of those glasses back in the day were horrible. Like there were some really bad glasses back in the day, but like the improvement in vision was beyond like life changing, right? Because basically it was almost like a filter got like removed from my eyes by having glasses, right? Where like basically every single thing was like blurry. Everything was like had like this like blurry tinge to like no matter what I saw. Like everything just was blurry. But as soon as I had glasses on and I walked out of the store, right? These was like in a mall. I was like, holy crap. Like everything looks so pretty now, right? Because I could actually like see things, right? I could see the like neon lights on the signs of the store in the mall. Like my mom who took me there, I was like, "Oh, my mom looks awesome," right? So it was like crazy because it's like everything looked so much better. Like it literally looked perfect. Like everything looked perfect when I got glasses as a kid. So it's like this isn't something like people should just be like playing around with by you trying to like sell some like stupid holistic product to improve your eyesight. Like, look, if you're nutrient deficient, potentially that could improve your eyesight. But if you are someone who is wearing glasses, just like doing some sort of holistic healing is not going to fix your eyesight to the point where you do not need glasses. Period. End of story. Because you have damage with your retinas or the cones, I believe, inside your eyesight as well. Like there's so many potential issues with your eye. Like it could be literally the shape of your eyeball could be the issue as to why you need glasses. Like there are so many different reasons why you need glasses. And so for someone to sell a product to try obviously to try to make money to enrich herself by claiming that she could fix that is beyond like one retarded and pretty scummy to do. Is like how little do you view your audience that you're willing to like sell something like this? And also, like $11 product as well, just in like in context, is like such a low ticket product. Like, are you even making money even doing this? So let's continue. So her class is cheaper than glasses. Although funny enough, depending on like some deals at some glasses places, you could probably get like like a deal of like two pairs of glasses for like 50 to $80 kind of stuff. So Canadian influencer Samantha Lotus hosted an $11 masterclass on how to holistically heal vision without the use of glasses, and it has other influencers and doctors seeing red. You may have been told that you need glasses, but that's actually a lie, she said in a now deleted video. There are mental, emotional, physical, and even spiritual reasons why you may not be seeing, and I'm here to tell you that can be healed. The self proclaimed holistic master coach claimed she had personally reversed my need for glasses and was on a mission to help others do it too. Like, honestly, like, the thing that scares me so much about, like, influencers like these is that, like, potentially the followers of these influencers are the type of people that would fall for drinking bleach to heal your health issues type of thing. Where, guess what? People in like religious cults have believed that if you were to drink like a form of bleach at a specific dosage, you could cure cancer, AIDS, HIV, etc. Like beyond crazy stuff like hives, like allergic reactions, some sort of stuff with throats. It's like some people should like get rid of their phone and not be on social media like ever. Like holy crap. The self-proclaimed holistic master coach claimed she had personally reversed my need for glasses and was on a mission to help others do it too. However, the influencer who boasts nearly 28,000 followers on Instagram warned her followers that if they were close-minded and want to stay a victim, this is not for you. If you want to stay a victim, what? This is eyesight. This is your vision. Like, what the hell? Like, for example, for me personally, why I wear glasses, well, one, I can't handle contacts in my eyes anymore. But, like, anything past, like, 5, 7 feet away from me, things just get blurry as can be. Like, at that point, I might as well basically be blind, right? That is not being a victim. It's like, oh, if someone were to toss me something that like they're 10 feet away, I would not be able to see that they tossed that object, right? I could see their body moving, but I could see something potentially blurry coming, but I wouldn't have been able to see them literally toss something, right? Oh god. It was crazy. Like she has 28,000 followers. That is potentially 28,000 people willing to purchase something from her, right? Now, that is not always the case, right? But I mean, personally, I have seen someone generate like $2 million worth of like after tax income when they only had like 10,000 followers. So, it's not out of line that potentially even people with like this type of following can make millions of dollars potentially. So, this is so monumentally dumb. TikToker Mallory, who claims to clear up wellness disinformation and attended Lotus's class, was quick to call the class Saturday morning cartoons. Oh man, I kind of miss watching Tom and Jerry, although that ending was kind of weird. I guess it was only a matter of time before the anti-glasses grift becomes a thing? Question mark. This community is so hell-bent on having a contrarian opinion on every incredible scientific invention, Mallory, who asked to go only by her first name, tweeted with a screen recording of Lotus pitch. Now, I will say this when it comes to like eyesight, right? There is a trick that you could do to basically focus your eyesight like just enough to like for like a temporary thing to kind of like improve it temporarily, right? So like basically let's say that you had like a piece of paper, like you had just like a piece of paper and you drew like a tiny little dot and then like a big circle around it, but this tiny little dot in the center of the circle, and you stared at that circle for I don't know, like 2 minutes or something like that, it would like potentially focus your eyesight temporarily, like in terms of like just improving it just slightly, but for like a very brief moment. Another way to do it is you go like basically like that, almost like a binocular, and you try to make the hole like super tiny, and then it would just like refocus your eye in like kind of like a very specific way because basically it just kind of like channels the basically the reflection of light into your eye to like really make it slightly better. But again, it's like it doesn't fix anything. Let's see. So in the 2.5 hour course, which here's the thing that I never really understood too, right? I never really understood why some people will have like a super long course, right? Because to me, 2.5 hour course is like long, right? The whole purpose of a course is to get results, right? To me, that's like the main purpose of like a course. So you could have like a 10-minute course, 30-minute course, an hour course, whatever. But as long as you provide the result that people are wanting, that's really all that matters, right? So like, why are you wasting people's time when they certainly didn't need to spend 2.5 hours for this? Let's see. So Lotus did disclose early on that she was not a pharma doctor or medical advisor and was only providing holistic education and empowerment purposes as seen on screenshots Mallory provided from the presentation. According to Mallory, Lotus did discuss medical reasons behind bad eyesight, but simply wrote it off as not root causes, only diagnosis, and went on to say that bad eyesight could be from having an unbalanced spiritually. Wait, how do you pronounce that? Spirituality? I think that's how you actually pronounce that. Or blockages and more. Interesting. She did say, in fact, that you could change your eye color through cellular cleansing and proper detoxification. Mallory claimed in a 6-minute TikTok showing photographs of Lotus' presentation. She just talked about glasses and how they're a barrier between you and the rest of the world. Lotus also reportedly suggested her students use essential oils around their eyes. I'm pretty damn certain you should not have any type of oil near your eye. Lotus is a sponsor for doTERRA essential oils, which is featured in her link tree on Instagram, and provides discounts for the company's products through her sponsor ID. Mallory claimed Lotus' entire masterclass exists for this reason, as the holistic wellness influencer plugged doTERRA products and talked about her love for the company. doTERRA replied to Mallory's request for comment on X, formerly known as Twitter, writing, "While our products can be used to promote a healthier lifestyle and achieve certain wellness benefits, they cannot be used or marketed as capable of preventing, treating, or curing any disease or symptoms associated with the disease." Interesting. I kind of wonder, like, if maybe she is like working in an MLM and part of that MLM is actually selling these beauty products. That'd be kind of interesting. It would probably explain a lot. So this woman made $5,000 this morning telling a Zoom room of people that if only they would work harder on their spirituality and their mental state and their emotional state that they too could heal their vision and ditch their glasses, Mallory said in the damning TikTok. Like, again, what kind of scumbag do you gotta be to try to create a product saying, like, hey, this will cure your problem of eyesight? And all you gotta do is work harder on your spirituality and your mental and emotional state. And then you could cure your eyes. Oh my god. Lotus did not take kindly to Mallory's scathing review and later took to her Instagram stories to clear up some rumors. I'm going to make a clarification, although it's wildly mind blowing that I even need to do this. For those of you that have interpreted my message that you don't need glasses, I mean, you literally said in a video that your eye doctor lied to you when they said that you needed glasses. Really? Jeez. Let's see. So, for those of you that have interpreted my message that you don't need glasses, that humans don't have a biological need for glasses, it is not to say that if you currently have a visual impairment, to take off your glasses and go drive a vehicle. In fact, in my master class, I made that blatantly clear, and irritated Lotus said, we're not ridiculous here, we're talking about healing or improving significantly vision, which is what our bodies are made to do. What? Look, I think the only way that you could potentially use the body to heal your eyes would probably be stem cells. And you'd probably have to inject that probably in your eye or close to your eye. Now, don't take my word for it, but that's the only way that I can assume that you could use your body or a body to potentially help you out. She went on to say that it's quite simple to heal human bodies and eyes by giving it the things it needs to see. You mean like, I don't know, glasses? Okay, so we're clear about that? Okay, she concluded. I don't know, like some of these influencers that like promote these like weird ass products is like, again, what the hell are you even doing? Right? You can't make claims like this. Like, I'm pretty certain it's not even legal for people to make potential claims like this. Mallory claims she was harassed by Lotus across several platforms, including TikTok and LinkedIn, and said the Canadian has threatened legal action against her for sharing parts of their presentation, which I mean could be a potential issue, but at the same time, like the Canadian influencer chick might be getting sued for promoting something that as like a medical solution when it's not. So thank you for reaching out, but at this time I'm not conducting any interviews on the matter, Lotus told the Post Wednesday night. I have removed all public-facing materials used during my training, and my team and I are reviewing the presentation, sources, and studies cited to ensure the materials presented are compliant and safe. Lotus also went after Dr. Siab Panwar, sorry if I mispronounced that, who claims to be a board-certified cardiologist on his Instagram after he told his 25,000 followers to not listen to gaslighting quacks on the internet for medical advice. Your eyesight isn't poor because you are spiritually unwell, or your chakras are out of alignment. You may have an actual medical condition, he said. This is so monumentally dumb. In another deleted post shared on Twitter by Mallory, Lotus took a swing at Panwar, writing, at Dr. Sia BMD takes the liberty from his busy medical schedule to post defamatory and false information about other practitioners online. This week I was his target. Although he did not attend my master class, he chose to take a word of teenage TikTok girl Mallory Thoughts and use his time to attack me and my work. The influencer has since uploaded a new post titled Cancel Culture and Mob Mentality to her Instagram, writing, Well, that escalated quickly. Yeah, I mean, again, like, this is the thing. Like, she is just like opening herself up to be sued by her followers. Like, again, like, when you sell a product, you can't make like outlandish claims like this. Like, you could cure your eyesight, right? She claimed Mallory was using deception and Panwar tag team to paint me as a danger to humanity, a scam artist, a grifter, and whatever else she wrote in the lengthy post. Now, I don't know if she's a danger to humanity. That seems kind of strong. But a scam artist? I could believe that. A grifter? I could believe that. Like, you're literally trying to sell a solution to cure people's eyesight and tell them that they don't need to wear glasses and that their eye doctor lied to them. Like, if you're not a scam artist, if you're not a grifter trying to get money by any means, it's like, then what are you? I know this is the time we live in the cancel culture mob mentality aiming to bring accountability, she wrote. The issue is their delusion. I imagine they probably think they're doing a good thing, and the post has also reached out to Panwar for comment. And so, clearing things up, the American Academy of Ophthalmology, I'm guessing eyes, right? Also called Bunk on Lotus controversial stance. The idea that wearing eyeglasses weakens the eye or makes your eyes overly dependent on refractive lenses is an old myth. There's no scientific data showing that eyes deteriorate over time due to glasses or contact lenses. Spokesman Christopher Starr, who is also an associate professor of ophthalmology at Weill Cornell Medicine, told the Post. And presbyopia is a natural age-related condition, usually starting in one's 40s, and can't be cured with essential oils or eye yoga. He continued, adding that the condition can only be treated with corrective eyeglasses or contact lenses, surgery, or an FDA approved eye drop. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, if you stumble upon this, feel free to give your thoughts, right? Like, for example, you like as an influencer, as someone who just does stuff online or whatever, you can't like claim outlandish things like this. Like you could cure some sort of disease, right? Like for example, if you want to learn how to get out of debt, how I got out of debt, right? You could go to 40inbox.com and learn how to do that, right? But I don't make a claim like, hey, if you go learn how to do it, you're automatically just going to eliminate all your debt within like 48 hours. Like, no, you cannot make a claim like that, right? Like, there are like rules that you can't cross or you could get like sued like pretty heavily. That's why, like, if you've ever seen people make outlandish like income claims when they're trying to sell like a product that could potentially help make you money, right? So I think I could probably pull it up. So yeah, I think I remember the person's name. So Kevin David, YouTube. So let's see this guy.
So I went.
So this guy, right, on YouTube, Kevin David at That Lifestyle Ninja, right? This guy actually got sued by the SEC, technically for 50 million, but was forced to pay like 1.6 million because that's what he had allegedly. right? And if he were to be hiding any money, he would automatically have to owe the full amount of $50 million because of basically scamming his customers. Because a lot of the times when he was doing his marketing, right, he was making outlandish claims, right? In some of the product offerings that he had, based on like the SEC filings, he was making claims like you could potentially be making like 100K or something like that in a very short amount of time, right? And he was like charging people like crazy amounts of money for these products. So hold on, let me actually do it. Hold on, Kevin David SEC sued. Oh, FTC, FTC. Yeah. Let's see, where is it? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I remember now. I remember. Yeah. So the Federal Trade Commission is taking action against DK Automation and its owners Kevin David Holst and David Shaw and Arnett for using unfounded claims of big returns to entice consumers into money-making schemes involving Amazon Business Packages, business coaching, and cryptocurrency. The FTC's complaint alleges that the defendants promised consumers that they could generate passive income on autopilot when the truth was that few customers ever made money from these schemes. DK Automation ripped off consumers by manipulating reviews and making empty promises of big returns on cryptocurrency investment schemes and bogus business programs, said Samuel Levine, director of the FTC's Bureau of Consumer Protection. They ignored warnings that these practices were illegal, and now they are paying the price. Right? So, for example, if I were to sell a product, right, and I were to market it like, hey, if you pay $5,000, like maybe that's like the price of the course or something like that, right? You can make $20,000 per month in 30 days after joining. That would get me in trouble, right? That would get basically anyone in trouble for trying to make those claims. That is the same reason why you see those those like fat loss like products. They cannot make specific claims of specific timelines of results, right? Like they cannot do that. Now they could imply that you could get results in a pretty short amount of time, but they cannot directly like say like, hey, you can make like 20K within a month after joining or whatever kind of stuff, right? Fat loss product can't be like, oh, you could lose 30 pounds in 30 days. No, you can't do that, right? But they could basically sell like a product, like market a product like this, like, oh, uh, Tim K, right, lost 30 pounds in only 15 days. They can make it like they can market it like that, right? Because they're not claiming that you can make that type of results, right? So this whole thing is like super sketchy and like this is the thing that like bothers me so much about like a lot of these like influencers. Like there are things that you just like literally cannot do. Like this person, what they're doing, like you could get into some serious legal trouble by making these types of claims. Like what are you even thinking? And she's probably not really thinking much because she's probably not making much money if she's charging like $11 for her products. But it's like, again, like just to put into perspective, I personally have seen someone make profit wise after taxes and expenses over $2 million in a single year with a following of about like 10,000 people, right? Like it's possible that some people that have not like millions of followers could still make crazy amounts of money depending on what product they offer, the industry that they're in, etc. So who knows? And if she's in like an MLM, like if those beauty products were like an MLM, like product offering or whatever kind of stuff, right? She could actually be making good money. But like, who knows? Either way, if you want to learn how to get out of debt, go to 40inbox.com. But if someone tries to make like claims like this, like stay away from their advice. Like seriously.